Shalom, family and friends.
Hi, y'all. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to talk about one of the reasons that the Library of Alexandria was destroyed, the Kobe Bible and the King James Bible, and the similarities of both. Okay, here we go. The Kobe Bible was located in the greatest library in the world, the Library of Alexandria. After Julius Caesar invaded Egypt, he burned the library down, destroying over 700,000 scrolls containing knowledge about countless events from the past.
Now, people, ask yourself this question. Why would these people be trying to destroy all of this evidence? What was so important in this book that they were trying to burn it up, bury it, whatever you want to call it, they were trying to do to this book?
Because I think it was because that book told who we were,
Mm-hmm.
and it told who they were,
Mm-hmm.
and it told what happened in the past, what really happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And so they wanted to get rid of the evidence.
Yes, the evidence. The book is filled with a lot of different things. We ain't fully researched this book, inside and out. We've just begun to research it. So just bear with us, without information.
hmm Okay, so here we go again. The Kobe Bible tells us that before Adam and Eve, which in the Kobe Bible they're not considered Adam, they're not called Adam and Eve. They're called something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna call them Adam and Eve because that's what we know them as over in America.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there were other people here way before Adam and Eve, but we're not gonna talk about those people. I just wanted to put that out there because in our Bible it tells us that Adam and Eve were the first, which they weren't.
Mm-mm.
In the Kobe Bible, there are differences, but the stories are the same. But like I said, similarities and differences. In the Kobe Bible, Adam and Eve were married. Eve had a daughter who was not Adam's. Again, I'm gonna say, not Adam's daughter.
Not Adam's daughter. Y'all hear that, people?
There were two kinds of people: the children of the light, also called the children of God, and the children of the dark, which were also called the children of Zumat. I think it's Zumat, Zumat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They resided in the wastelands. The children of God had no sickness, no disease, but the children of the Zomat were they were full of diseases, and they inhabited the children they inhabited the death.
Mm-hmm. They did. They would have called the children of death.
Mhm.
That's what they were called. And then
Okay.
on the other hand, they are the Edomites.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Let's just break it on down.
And it was forbidden for the children of God to mate with the children of the darkness, which are the Zumats. And that was the greatest sin there was. In the King James Bible, the greatest sin was that Eve bit the apple. And supposedly got cast out because of that. But when you look in the Kobe Bible, it tells you it had basically nothing to do with the apple. It was all because he forbidden the bloodline to be mixed. And what happened was, I'm going to say, for everybody to understand, Israelite made it with an Edomite and created a half breed. And he told them, he forbidden them to do that. And by doing that, it caused disease and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he cast them out of the Garden of Eden.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So they shouldn't have been made in the beginning, because that was one of the most unforgivable sins there was. It kind of put you in the mind of when Adam and Eve went to that tree and got that fruit, and Eve persuaded Adam to take a bite. It kind of reminds you of that, don't it?
Yeah, but then the thing about it is, like I said, the fruit wasn't a fruit of a tree. It was a people.
Uh-huh.
The,
Which are who? Who are these people?
the Edomites. The Edomites. Those were the people that we were forbidden to mate with. Like when you look in the King James Bible, it tells you that our people will always see themselves. They didn't mingle with other people, and that's how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But see, as the years went on, we forgot. We forgot that. And so we fought hard to mix in with the other races. We fought teeth and nail to be equal to the other nations. And the whole time,
We should have been trying to stay among ourselves.
that's right. We should.
But the reason being why we were so headstrong on getting with these people, because they took our truth from us. Because if we knew we were supposed to keep ourselves separated from these people, we wouldn't have been with these people.
Yes. And let me ask you something. Okay, in the King James book, it tells that she seen this fruit and it was just pleasant to the eyes. Now in the COVID Bible, it tells that this man was basically pleasant to her eyes. The similarities was just there, you know.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Because that lets you know it's dealing with a people.
Mhm.
You know, when you lay take those words on top of each other, they match.
Yes, and let me the other day I was talking to you. You were saying something about how he can use one thing and make it mean another. What was that? You said he do. He paraphrase.
Yeah, it's precepts.
Okay. Okay.
It's the precepts. The precepts. If people would take the time to get those older Bibles, like I said before, those older Bibles contain the precepts. The precepts are going to help you connect the dots. The precepts are going to help you understand what the Father's trying to tell you. It's not meant for the Edomites to understand this truth. You understand? It's for our people to understand this truth. You know, now's the time, people.
Yeah,
It's too much information flowing around for you to continue to be ignorant to the truth.
that's true.
And let's keep it real. Your soul, your spirit is at hand. You know, don't let them tell you that you can continue to sin up to the end and you're going to get saved. It's not going to work like that.
You right. You is right. Y'all excuses the kids. We walking, exercising, trying to stay healthy or get healthy. But it's just amazing. I mean, it's something that we just need to put out there so other people can research and just really just look at the COVID Bible. Because, I mean, they try so hard to keep it hidden and keep you not looking at it. Makes you wonder why. You know?
And I hate to cut you off, sister, but there's also another book. I know this book has been talked about, you know, for years. And people always associate it with being fake. But the Book of Mormon is a very educational book. This book actually tells how we came over to the Americas, how the Father brought us to the Americas. It's the Book of Ether. Look for that book. Look for that book. That book is going to solidify that we were here before the Edomites even thought about coming over here. You know?
It's amazing, and I'm sure by we probably the first ones to really just put this out here about the similarities of the forbidden apple and the race, and it's just important. He put it on us to put it out there, and so we put it out there, and we just want y'all to research, comment. We want you to like. We want you to share. We just trying to get it out there so people can understand that us mixing race. We're not racist.
No, not by a long shot. We're
But
not racist at all. It's just the fact we know who we are and we know what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, it took me 46 years to wake up from this darkness I've been living in. There's no way I'm going to turn back.
Let me ask you something. Did you wake up angry?
I was angry at first at the Edomites. But then when I realized it's all a part of the Most High's plan.
Who are the Edomites?
The white people.
Okay, it's a part of their plan. It's a part of his plan.
It's a part of his plan to get his children back in his graces. Like we were saying, the Edomites were brought here for a purpose. But they took advantage of that purpose. Our people were put into this situation because we chose to turn away from the Father.
That's right.
Okay, He punished us for years and years and years and years.
Many years.
Many years. Okay. And right now, like I said before, we still yet being punished.
But you know what? When you bring that up, he punished us for years. I was reading, when I was looking at online, it was saying that the COVID Bible is over 3,600 years old.
It's real old.
So if that's the case, we've been in this bondage for a long time.
And then what makes these Edomites think the Most High is not going to punish them for overkill of our people? What makes them think they're any different than us?
Yeah, they fed the children to the alligators.
They murdered us. They sodomized our men.
Mm-hmm.
They degraded our men. They raped our women.
Mm-hmm. They raped our men.
Yes. And they think they ain't going to be punished?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's been 2,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a debt to be
Judgment
paid.
Day.
It's a debt to be paid.
Mm-hmm. Judgment Day.
And I'm going to bring up this. You know, we've been hearing about all these asteroids and things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Bible speaks of a planet. I ain't going to say a planet. I'm going to say it speaks of Nibiru.
That's in COVID, too. That's in
Yes.
the COVID Bible. Yes.
It speaks of Nibiru. People. Come on, people.
The COVID Bible, it speaks of Planet X. It says that this world had been destroyed once before, and also it says that there was a man created before, but this man had no mouth, no arms, and he had no hands. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. The Planet X, it destroyed the world. They told the generations.
What was they calling it in the Bible?
I'm not sure.
You know, it was saying it had they could see it. They could look up in the heavens and see this. What did they call it in the wormwood? Wormwood. It was called wormwood. I mean,
it's just so much. It just be overflowing with information.
your mind would be like it's about to explode with all this information.
Yes, and then you be trying to figure out ways of putting it in order where people can understand it. It's just.
Oh, and I want to bring up this. People, you know, I touched on a little bit a while ago about the Mormon Bible, about how the Messiah brought us over here and everything. Okay, they keep saying that we came from Africa. Okay. Sure, we did come from Africa. But like I'm going to say it again, we were already here when Columbus arrived.
What'd you call him, Chris?
Chris arrived.
Christopher Club Chris.
When he arrived, our people were already here.
Okay.
Okay.
The indigenous, what's it called?
Indigenous people.
That's right.
So they know. They know. People just gotta get outside of the norm that they call the norm. You know? And go outside and look at the heavens.
Look in the heavens.
You never know what you might see.
You're right. I mean, you could be
And you know what?
videoing.
I'm gonna give my testimony today. I'm gonna give my testimony. Okay. I'm gonna say I suffered a heart attack a year and a half ago. Most people don't make it from that. Most people don't come back from that. But you know what? I had enough faith in the Father that He saved my life.
Yes, he did.
He gave me a second chance.
Yes, he did.
He gave me a second chance to figure out the truth, to figure out who I was. You know, what I need to be doing. We are not trying to be preachers. We just want to express.
Yes, because we know women can't be preachers. We know that.
We know that the man is the head of the house. We know that we're supposed to respect our men folks. You know, they got this thing where, ooh, I'm an independent woman. That's a pagan belief.
Yeah.
The man is supposed to run the household.
He's the head of the house. And
yes,
what?
he is. And until these women get back to that, they're going to be lost.
That's right. Now, with that being said, not saying that it's okay for a man to be disrespectful to a woman just because of that. Because he should treat her fair and
Yeah.
equal as well.
Yes.
So let's just put that out there. We're not saying that a woman should just take anything. Okay. What else you want to talk about today?
It's just,
Look at the sky, y'all. It's so pretty, ain't it?
Yes, it's a beautiful day today. The heavens are glowing. And that's another thing. Let's get on the earth.
Oh.
Please, let's get on the earth.
Oh, can we talk about the flatness of the earth? How the four corners are pillow. He put his what? On the four corners of the earth? The four corners of the earth.
Y'all must realize, people, when you read the Genesis talks about we are stationary. We are not rolling through the space at millions of miles per hour with objects floating around us. That's just not how it's rolling, people.
That's how it's rolling.
We are flat as a pancake. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
People have never, ever been outside of this firmament.
No, they haven't.
And anybody that tell you they have, they telling one.
That ain't what you want to say. What you want to say.
They was telling one.
They just a straight out lie, period.
Really. They really did lie. Because they've never, ever been outside of this atmosphere. I mean, come on now. In all these years, they still ain't went back to the moon. That should be telling you something right there. What is the evidence that they ever went to the moon? They don't claim they can't even find the tapes or none of that stuff. Come on now, people.
That's all a smoke screen.
That's to keep
a lie.
That's to keep you from knowing that the Father is real. And another thing, there are other creatures here. Why do y'all think they be out there in that ocean, searching in that water so much? You know what they looking for? They looking for Leviathan.
And who always talking about Leviathan? What?
Godzilla, baby. Them darn Japanese and Japan people. Well, Japanese and Japan. But you know, they are the ones that are always making these movies by Godzilla.
Well, let me ask you something. Since you don't brought them up, the Japanese and the Japan. Well, the Chinese too. Since we talking about, but you don't brought them up. I was reading somewhere in the Bible that they won't be inheriting the key to heaven. They won't be able to come into heaven.
And I get one.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I know why.
Why?
Because they were supposed to feed us.
That's right.
And give us food as we were coming out of Egypt.
But what they do?
They didn't.
They didn't, and they also seeked someone on us to try to destroy us, kill us.
Yes. That's just like the Ethiopian people.
What they do?
They sold us. They sold us to the darn Europeans, and plus they had us as slaves too.
Who ain't took their time?
You know what? People need to look at Deuteronomy.
Yes,
because
those
Deuteronomy
curses
will break it all the way down for your sisters and brothers.
Those curses fit.
Those curses don't fit but one people. I'm not going to even say who it is because y'all should know.
Let me ask you something about Hitler. We're going to get on Hitler. Because we touching all the spots we can touch.
You know what? Hitler did some evil stuff. Hitler did some evil stuff.
Okay, but why did Hitler do what he did?
Because Hitler knew those people were Edomites. Hitler knew those people were not the real Jews. Hitler knew.
And what did that Egyptian president say over there? He said we left Egypt. We were black. We came back white. And he said there will be no peace in the Middle East. Everybody done heard that. Until the true children, the true chosen people return.
Now, what's going on over there now?
Ain't no peace in the Middle East. Ain't no peace in the Middle East.
The only thing they're over there doing is living off the America's money.
And why are they living off the American money?
Half of them don't even believe in the Messiah.
Why they living off the American money?
Because America wants to keep that power. They wants to keep that secret. That's just like them $5 Indians. They know they ain't the real indigenous people.
They paying them off. They paying them off to keep the hush money.
Yes.
And they accepting
like
it.
When we did come out of slavery, they supposed to be giving us 40 acres and a mule. Do you know them white Edomites started going down there registering like they were half Indian or half indigenous people so they could get the land and the money. So that's how they end up with all that land and that money. It's because they lied. I'm finna whoop some ass.
Look, you're right. But the truth will come. The truth will come out. And what we telling y'all, oh, y'all gonna see it. And if y'all don't see it, hopefully generations after you will see it.
But I'm gonna put this out there. We don't have much time, people.
No,
Don't get it twisted. Don't think you got another 30 years. Don't think you got another 40 years. Because the Father is getting ready. Have y'all been paying attention to stuff? All these earthquakes in places that they've never been. All these bad storms that's been coming through. All these diseases and stuff that's going around here. Food shortages. Come on, people.
Oh, that brings me to, I ain't gonna set a place, but I'm gonna say what happened. We've been having a whole lot of tornadoes, and we end up going to a reservation, and it had tore that reservation up.
I wonder why.
And it not just one time, it went through there more than one time.
I wonder why.
It tore up that reservation.
I wonder why. Because the Father see all things. You know, he knows that. Come on, didn't the Bible say that we were going to have Confederates against us?
Yes.
Didn't the Bible say they was going to hate us because of him? Huh?
Yes.
Didn't the Bible tell you that?
Yes.
It ain't nothing but one way to go to get saved. You understand what I'm saying?
You got to go through what? You got to go through the Messiah.
You got to go through the Son to get to the Father. And if you don't believe in the Son, you lost already. That's just the real talk. You cannot go forward without believing in the Son.
Okay, you know what? And another thing, in the King James, you know what? The King James version, it's just so how they say things and tell you things. It's just be in a sweet way. But the truth. Adam and Eve did not clothe themselves in no fig trees. What did they clothe themselves in? Do you know? That was the first sacrifice. They killed the first animal.
Some type of animals have they.
Yeah.
But see, that's to keep us from the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Look at God. Look at the Ten Commandments. Do you remember the Ten Commandments? What's that man's name was on there?
I'm not sure.
Come on now.
It's just, I'm gonna tell you something. It's like they try to cover up everything.
Girl, this whole world is a big cover up. You get what I'm saying?
Look at the moon.
Show it.
You see the moon?
Beautiful, beautiful moon up there, people.
I'm not quite sure they can see it, but
we are enjoying the heavens. Because the Most High has definitely been good to our family. He really has.
Yes, he has.
He really has, y'all.
He done brought us through a lot.
And I just want to say this holy prayer. I want to say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debtors as we forgive those who debt against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Amen.
No, Mama can't say that.
Oh, well, it's a possibility. Yeah, we got to figure that one out. But it was nice talking to you people. We'll be back with you tomorrow around the same time. Again, like, subscribe, and follow, and share. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.